almost there. I'm almost at the top of the hill. Very excited. So let me tell you a brief story as I go in.
Living alone as a Ugandan girl in Kampala. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a whole full day, and I'm going to be cooking my favorite meal, and that is the ginger spiced Irish. A while ago you guys saw me walking. That was me doing my morning exercises around the hill in my neighborhood. Today I'm going to be cooking, and these are the spices that I usually use. I love to use Raycom chosen mix to prepare this ginger flavored Irish. You need to use a lot of tomatoes, a lot of carrots, and a lot of spices because I'm going to just be layering them basically. So I have a tip for you guys. What I do, I usually pour water into the container that I'm going to be peeling in. So I'm peeling my Irish, and the reason I do that because usually peeling Irish can be messy and the dirt loves to stick on the Irish. So what I do, I just pour water so that dirt cannot stick. I usually like rinse my Irish about 2 or 3 times depending on the time that I have. This time around I rinsed about 4 times. So this is what I was talking about, a lot of spices. What you want to do is put them on top and put the ginger below. So when it's boiling, the ginger is coming from beneath and the ingredients are coming from above, so it just marinates. Later on I read the word of the Lord, and these books are from my church, the Robert Kayanja Ministries. I went to rest, you guys. After eating, I'm supposed to work out, but I slept. Welcome to our new brand day, and today we are going to go shopping. I'm so excited. Look at how my neighborhood looks, so nice. But before we go shopping, I want to talk about this Canon. You guys, I've had this camera for the longest time, way before I even began content creation, and it has served. Like, I haven't had any issues. The battery still works well, the clarity, the functions. Anybody who has dreams of beginning content creation and you cannot afford the big brands, I know Canon is a big brand too, but the bigger cameras that cost $1,000, you can start with that one. It costs 500,000 Ugandan shillings, and that's the view of the boutique where we are heading, and we are going to be trying on different outfits. My friend Mary invited me. She's the owner of the boutique. And by the way guys, if you have a boutique or any business in Kampala, Uganda, and you want it to be featured in my vlogs, all you have to do is send me an email and we shall talk, we shall get in touch. So this is the first outfit. So we are going to be trying on different outfits, and you guys will be the judges in the comment section. So yeah, that was the first outfit. Nothing much, nothing serious. I just loved the pants, how free they were at the bottom, and how they hugged my nyash. This was the second outfit. I just loved the coats, like the blazer. It was nothing special. The leggings were mine, the top were from Mary's boutique, and I was just trying out the outfit. I basically didn't want it, but Mary was forcing me to try it on. Guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about Mary's selection? That one was the third one. Keep in mind the leggings are mine, so I'm just changing the top. I love the top, but to be honest, I do not wear armless clothes quite often. I loved that t-shirt a lot. I loved it a lot. Like, I love the numbers, the shoes from Mary's boutique, the jeans from Mary's boutique, and the t-shirt from Mary's boutique as well. That is so me. Like, that's how I would wear on a casual day. Like, that's me 24/7. So I felt comfortable. Her prices are to die for. You know, the clothes that looked even expensive were actually the most cheapest. Like, she has a lot of things in her boutique. She has clothes for men as well. You see those shoes? They were quite cheap, and I'm such an all-stars girl. I love wearing all-stars, like any day, anytime, catch me. At home I have different colors. I also recommend boutiques in Kampala that I can try out. you know, it's a room of sharing out here. It's a space to share. So anyway, I loved this top so much because it was free, it was aerating. Anything that is not tight, anything that will let me breathe, anything that will let me have a good time. You don't have to over market it, you don't have to persuade me to buy it. I will buy it at free will. Like, you don't have to do the most to make me buy it. That is me telling you for free. I love the top so much. Anyway, moving on to the next outfit. This was the next outfit, and honestly I loved it. It was giving different, and I love the vibes of this black top. Honestly, the material was so authentic, so thick, and it was not tight as well. Okay, I just loved everything about it. It's my favorite. I'm not usually a person of such prints, but because the shoes were matching the top, I felt like a diva, I felt like a star, I felt like, wow, I don't know, like I just loved that top so much. And you could tell I was feeling myself. Then I paired it with the other office pants. See my nyash, yo. And that was the last outfit, not the last one, but the second last one. Again, it was free, it wasn't tight, it was letting me do my own thing. I could see myself, bought a belt. That was the last one. It was giving Mexico, it was giving telenovelas, it was giving, you know, the kind of vibe, and I loved it too. It was not hugging, it was not tight. Overall, I loved everything at Mary's boutique, and I'll be sharing with you guys her new location once she finishes moving. Bye.